In this video, we are going to see how we can pitch correct audio with MIDI rather than completely leaving it to be automatically done by an autotuner plugin. Just so you know, I'm not using any paid VST plugin. Alright, here is something that I sang specifically for this video.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone?
As you can see, I have already added an instrument plugin, and this track is a hybrid track. It can only handle MIDI data. So what we are going to do now is drag this audio clip into this instrument track. So click and drag it down and hold shift so that it doesn't move left or right, and leave. Audio to MIDI conversion may take a while depending on audio duration till you wish to proceed. Okay, yeah. So that has given us MIDI data, and if you play this, it's not exactly accurate. The song is in C major scale, so these notes shouldn't be there. I suspect there are two reasons for that. One, there are nuances to a vocal recording, and also, I'm a bad singer. The conversion might be wrong only because of these vocals and not the problem of Cakewalk. Because if the audio being converted is of great clarity and definitive pitch, Cakewalk doesn't go wrong like in this case. Cool. Now listen to this. Even the velocities get pretty much converted. I had the piano instrument track in this project to show you the conversion feature in Cakewalk and its accuracy. We actually don't need it to do what we intend to do. I'm going to add a MIDI track, and you can do the same dragging and dropping into the MIDI track to get the same notes. So I'm just going to drag this one down and delete this. Now we add the free auto tuner effect plugin called M-Auto Pitch into the audio track. The reason why I chose this plugin over the other free options is because it can take MIDI input and it can also keep the formants, which is a very important factor. I mean, the other free plugins that can do the pitch shifting does not have this preserve formants thing, so it kind of turns into weird sounds, like our voice turns into something
sounding like chipmunks.
That's why I choose this one. To get it to work the way we want, first we have to remove these red selections on the notes. Next we have to increase the height of the track to reveal this thing. If this doesn't pop out, then you click here and click on I/O, and we click on this O, which is output, and we click on M-Auto Pitch. If M-Auto Pitch doesn't appear in the list, it's because you haven't enabled MIDI input in the plugin. So now this MIDI is directed to this pitching plugin. So if we play,
I could never find the right way to tell you.
You can see the MIDI notes played in the track being shown in this area. So essentially, we can pretty much change the melody if we want.
I could never find.
Like, let's bring this down.
I could never find the.
Let's bring this up.
I could never find the right way to tell you. To tell you. To tell you.
So I have made some corrections. Here is how it sounds without the MIDI.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone?
And here is with the MIDI.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone?
Listen to this portion without taking the input from this MIDI.
Right way to tell you.
And with the MIDI.
Right way to tell you.
See the difference? Now if we apply the usual vocal effects, it's kind of sound better without the MIDI.
Right way to tell you.
With the MIDI.
Right way to tell you. Have you noticed that?
Now this might not always give a good result, but this can always be used for stuff like harmonizing. For example, copy this audio down here and add Awesome Imager for additional width, which we will increase later. Now I'm going to change the MIDI a lot so that it sounds totally different, like that. and completely changing the melody. So I changed the MIDI a lot. Now it sounds like this.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone?
Now listen to it with the original audio being played along with this altered version.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone?
And that's it. Leave a like if you found this video useful. If you enjoy content involving Cakewalk and other freeware, then do consider subscribing. This is ADK, hoping to see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, peace out.